What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Wilson, and we're gonna go over all of the glass boxes that are in this house, starting with the two vivariums that, well, I didn't think were in great shape, but they bounced back really well. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, share, and leave a comment what your favorite glass box that we show in this video is. And remember, memberships are live, and we do live videos every Wednesday night at 7. So first vivarium, there are no animals in. It has bounced back as it was left in the garage because we didn't have space at the time. But now we've got everything all taken care of and fixed. And you can see that everything is starting to look really, really lush. It's moist. I know that's a trigger word, but it is looking really, really good. Now the next one, look at this bad boy. This one has never had animals in it, but it is stunning. The moss kind of burnt up. Now everything, again, is getting really, really wet in here. It is staying moist and dewy, if you will, but they have everything I need. It has the cleanup clue, rockin' and rollin' in there, literally, the little roly-polies, and some dwarf springtails. And the same thing goes with this bad boy up here. So they're ready for frogs. Shoop, shoop. Hey guys, this is my shrimps. This is my shrimp tank. You see green? Yeah, that's it. This is Liam's shrimp tank and snail, I don't know what you call this thing, but farm? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but, and he's got his Motorola Razr. And I messed up Raphael. But this is it. This is his little hot rod, his little jammer. He feeds it. He does zero things with it, but you can see that he has lots of shrimp, or shimp as he calls it, and it's right by his bed. I hope to upgrade this at some point and really, really clean up all of the greenery and make it somewhat of a pleasantry when you look at it.
So this tank here is actually the Pleco, or excuse me, Zebra Pleco tank originally, and I decided to repurpose it, and it is an experiment tank. So right now I have a couple pieces of rock that I handpicked in Montana, and a few pieces of greenery that I thought would do well in water. So some golden pothos, monstera cuttings, and some random anubias that was in another tank. So this is what I have going on right now. No creatures are in it except for maybe 20 something odd snails, which I don't know where they came from, but I'm hoping to keep fish in there soon.
Hello, Jack. Tell everyone how you feel about this tour. There you have it. Unimpressed. Unimpressed. Be an update if you didn't get to see the new, but I will show you a real quick piece. It would not be an update without the Congo tank. Uh-oh, baby alert. Look at those stunners. Beautiful Congo tetras in here. This tank, it stays wonderful all the time. There's some plants that I need to replant, but overall, I don't know if you can see her. Let me see if I can lighten this video. No, it does nothing to the sorts, but there is a female slender, tucks herself away. Oh, do we see the baby? See the baby up top? Crap. But yeah, there's a whole family of slenders living in the knot of this piece of driftwood. So just really, really cool tank, awesome dynamic, tons of great fish, and I really don't do much but feed. The light's on its schedule, I clean the glass every once in a while, and that's it. This tank is doing great. I've got plants. Oh, look at these guys. It's like a family outing in the evening. Oh, you see him on the rock? It's really cool because Liam loves to watch it. We love to watch it. Oh man, look at them all. Oh, it's just fun. But yeah, this tank is beautiful. 60 by 20 by 20. Awesome tank. Wish I had more plants. That will change at some point, but I've got a lot of other focuses with other aquariums right now. But we've got some stuff in here from Flip Aquatics, from Fab 4, Agnoquatics, I can never pronounce it right. And that catfish in here from Dave's Rare Fish. Oh, and Dave Hale from Something Fishy. This is a lot. Dude, this is not a plug. This is like legit where all this is from. So, awesome. Congo tank, thriving.
Don't lie.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Anyways, oh, look at this. Hey, guy. Talk to the peeps. Say hello. Sit.
Aww.
Good boy. You want to say hello to everyone? Hello, Rugby. No, I'm just kidding. Watch the foot. This is the zebra Pleco tank. I'm not gonna wake him up. It's not like you were gonna see him anyways. Lots and lots of riverstone. You see it? Oh yes. And lots of flow and warm too. But that's it for this tank. There's 2 of them in there. I don't know what I wanna do. I don't know if I wanna get more. I don't know if we wanna trade in to get, ooh, look at that house plant. I don't know what we wanna do with this tank other than there's 2 zebra Plecos and you could barely see them, even when the lights are on.
This tank here is really overgrown. I really enjoy it. It's sort of my zen area of my office. It was actually scaped by the one and only Jay Wilson, and a lot of frog bit and tetras reside in here, and my little bamboozle shrimp. Focus. There he is.
Wendy wants to talk about this tank because it's supposed to be both of ours as she's cleaning the glass. But what I had to tell her was these updates are real. This is a tank that I'm not happy with. Oh my Lanta, there's a fight. But no, I'm not happy with this tank. I don't like it. I think it's hideous. I think the coral placement is horrible. And I think there are far too many rock flower anemones in here. It's like a rock flower anemone farm. And the light seems to be going off.
Wow. Okay.
So
is this my cue to wrap it up?
I don't know.
I do love the flower anemones, rock flower anemones, but good night, folks.
Yep, the light told her enough is enough. Technically, it's not the end because this is the aquarium that everything that you just saw before it said goodbye will be going. Do you have inspiration for this aquarium? Is it going to be a test or an experiment for your saltwater keeping repertoire? I don't even know what the word would be.
I think this is going to be it for us, for saltwater. You don't agree?
She don't know.
I think we're gonna just put minimal substrate, have some nice rock, and we may or may not have rock flower anemones in there. But we do have some new.
Ooh, e-shops. Ooh, e-shops. Do you know how to hook this thing up?
With hoses.
This is gonna be great. But yep, this is the tank that, yeah, that's it. And then this guy, he's watching.
He's cheering us on.
Every move you make, every Mando, what are you doing? Oh, Mole. Let me spice this puppy up. We've got the 36 22 by 22, which you may remember had this nasty rock on the side. It wasn't nasty. It was really, really cool, but it wasn't working with this tank. So when I got my fish in from LakeTanganyikaCichlids.com, Aaron White, these were a no-brainer for me in terms of, they are much bigger than I thought. Let's get close, check them out. And what we have to do with these guys is just give them a tank to their own. So yeah, had to do it. Rip the rock out, added another filter. I've got a lot of oxygenation happening in here, but you can see it is my favorite fish, the Tropheus moray Kasanga red rainbows. And they were supposed to be like this big. Let me get a little, yeah. They were supposed to be that big. Yeah, much bigger. Turns out they were his personal fish, which I am very thankful for. And this tank is cloudy because I have kicked up everything and rescaped for the time being to make them feel like they are at home and comfortable. But overall, this tank will have some new rocks. It'll have a new skate. The Carib Sea sand will stay. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna take the shells out, but it's an update on this. It's rocking, the oxygen's flowing, the fish are doing great. And that's all there is to say about this tank. And they just ate a healthy serving of Northfin kelp flake. Well, that's it, folks. That's all she wrote. Actually, it's not. There's one up there, but there's nothing in it. It looks like spaghetti. But this guy I'm excited for, and the biggin that you briefly saw is kind of where my mindset is. Paludarium's coming, but seriously, shout out to Carib Sea, shout out to eShop, shout out to Neptunian Cube USA, Northfin USA, Tanganyika Cichlids. Not everybody provided me something. I did pay with my own money, but I'm very thankful that these companies exist to have amazing products for Wendy and I to have in our house. But that's a lot of aquariums. A lot of transitions, a lot of fun times to be had when we start to restructure some aquariums, and I look forward to it. This is just something that's very exciting, and 2020 is 2020, and this is something that I'm focused in on and having a good time doing it. And the dog is not having a good time with the cat. But look, here's the deal. It's Sunday. You have the opportunity to make the week different than last week. Stop complaining. Just that. Stop complaining. We shouldn't do that. They shouldn't do this. I saw an article and now this is just silly. They need to do this better and that. Well, okay. Stop complaining about it. Do something. Be action-oriented, right? And if you're action-oriented, then you'll be good. And what's the term? Work smarter, not harder. Seriously, we've got to start working smarter and not harder at what we're trying to achieve. And if we did that, we'd have a heck of a lot more energy when we got to that point. And if we hit any obstacles during that process, we won't be completely exhausted, right? So do something of that nature. I'll see you Wednesday, live, 7 p.m. Central Time on YouTube. Yep. Thank you so much for watching. You know what's next. Holla!